Decided while I'm on break today, I was going to go live for Vlogmas and actually put my face on camera. I feel like I have not been on camera since the summer. So today's Vlogmas is called What's Up? Reflections, what's going on with me, and a check-in with everyone else. I'm holding my phone today, so y'all just gotta deal with my shaky hand. Sorry. I won't be too long because I am on break. So, this year for me, December for me is my birthday month. My birthday is on December 12th. I will be 41, and I'm very excited about that. The pandemic, there's a meme I saw where it said, my mind is still wrapping itself around the pandemic, and 2022 will be here in less than 20 something days. And I had to really process that because I'm still processing the pandemic. I'm still processing my year of health, where I both broke my leg in two places, and I'm still trying. I'm healing. I'm walking. I'm not fast. My leg does still swell if it's up too long, so I do have to keep it elevated and just monitor that. But I have to keep moving. I am in physical therapy, and this is my new normal for right now as I heal. Also, when they took my cast off, I ended up having a heart attack. I had a small block in my artery. Not sure if it was just from my diabetes or from the actual incident, but so they put a stent in, and so that was a recovery process. I'm on new medications, and so overall, where am I today in December in this new place? Chanel is healing and also moving forward straight ahead. Before I broke my leg, I was working on my Black Heart on the Table video and my Black Heart on the Table motion picture projects. I was scouting locations and trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And while I was down, I was able to just research and look up different ideas like caves, and I should have mounted this phone on something because my arm's already hurting, so I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. So looking at different caves and tunnels and thinking of locations we could actually go to and do the performance and do the footage. But now that I'm in this position with my leg, it's not safe for me to walk around in those kind of areas because heck, it's not safe for me to walk around on a flat surface times because I'm always tripping or moving or something's popping or clicking or something. So I decided to pull on my theater strings, and we are now in set design. So for the last 6 weeks, I have been building. So if you go on my other two vlogs, you'll see I made a paper mache tree. It took me 6 weeks just to get the recipe right, the refining of the shaping of the tree. So I just painted that, the first layer. Over the weekend, I'm going to put the other two layers on it. And then I am working on this makeshift tunnel. I would stand up and show you, but I already took a picture of it yesterday. And then in a couple of days, I'm going to actually make videos of my progress. And I'll even do like a how-to video. You can see the recipe and you can see the process. Being a theater major back in the early 2000s was a very cool experience. My first run was at set design and stage management, and I got to learn just all the different techniques. And so I've been making models and miniatures. I'll do a video where I show you the miniatures and I show you everything that I did with the process. In August, or I think it was September, I had made a video where I was like, I have all these ideas and I want to figure out what I want to do with these ideas, and I want to figure out how to get this done. And from that moment on, that's what I did. So later I'll put like a whole little video presentation together about it. What's going on music wise? Okay, so I'm doing stuff in my solo project. Then I am also doing things with my band, The Joystone, as well. We have a channel. It's just called The Joystone, or To The Joystone on YouTube. You can check out our videos. We have a project up on Bandcamp right now. Check that out. You can listen to it for free, or buy it. Hopefully at the end of the month I will have everything set up and I'll get it on all the streaming platforms as well. Just gotta get a couple more things together before we do that. And then the goal is by the end of the year to have the video, the live action, a motion picture created with my beautiful sets. I have a makeshift tunnel. I have a paper mache, and I am going to go to the tunnel and tell a story about this black woman putting her black heart on the table from a place of healing. It's been a very reflective year for me. Yesterday I was going over my music and I was listening to my first drafts for Black Heart on the Table Volume 2 and Volume 3, and even the Green Roses project with the Joy Stone. And it's always interesting when you listen to your art a couple of, weeks or months later, because things begin having new meaning after you've gone through something. I'm going to read some quotes for you guys. So my tea this morning, I've already drank it all, as you can see. Where's my camera? I remind myself my camera's right here. Okay, so on my tea this morning, let's see. First thing says, your actions prove your greatness. So that really touched me, and it just dealt with me with follow through. Got to keep refining. You got to keep showing kind gestures, kind actions, but also be a shrewd businesswoman, and also make right moves, make boss moves, make moves that don't take from your house. That's what I'm learning. The other little one I got says, live by your inner knowledge and strength. So this has been like my year of just refining Chanel, refining. As you can see, I don't have any braids in my hair. I took my, so what ended up happening was I had those locks in my hair for the entire duration of my recovery process. And at first I was going to keep my locks, but everything was so matted, and it was like I can take 4 days and unmat this, or I can cut it off and start over and maybe lock up later. But my hair had been up for so long, and where I was that particular day, and even I'm glad I did it. I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and cut the locks out. Just for now, wash your scalp, get your hair back to, let's hydrate and get it going, because we got to get a good wash. And then later we'll go back. Maybe it was meant for me to do my hair for just this recovery process and this recovery time. And so, even though I was trying to start my locks back up, I'm okay with what I ended up doing. I always say in my book, your hair is happiest when it's natural, you're happiest when you're stylistically free. And in that moment, I just wanted to wash my scalp, my hair, and I just did not have the physical energy to go through the process. I know how to go through the process with locks. I've had them 3 times. So I said, I'll do it then. So what I did was I went ahead and tried to shape this afro up as best I could, because it's a TWA now. I'm back to the teeny weeny afro stage. And I like my curls. I have got thick 4C hair, very thick 4C hair. I get my thickness from my paternal grandmother, and I get the curl pattern from her and then you see pockets of my maternal grandmother's curl pattern on top. So it's like the midsections, they're very thick and wavy. And then my other grandmother, she's got like 4B hair. So what happens at my tips, they start doing this thing where the curl will loosen up. It's you know how our genes work. So I've been just exploring my afro again, and so then I colored it. I used the Dark and Lovely shampoo. It took on some of it, but my grays are still popping through. So my sister was like, "You're gonna have to sit down and do that again." I like that it brings out my eyes, though. I like the brown. It's really cute. So at first I was going to go back into braids, but then I was just like, for right now, I'm just going to wear my afro, and then for performance and stuff, I'll wear my wig. Today's like my first time really going on camera with my hair and combing it. I put some braids in the front because I wanted to just kind of deck it up a little bit. And then I'm getting used to my 41-year-old face here. After you have a baby, you age, you get older, and still working on its weight. I'm still beautiful, but I'm still working on my weight. And then, there's hyperpigmentation, and then there's the mole. So I'm still getting used to my face in this space. When you wear your hair in a short style, it exposes your face. And that's something that I always am cognizant of when I transition back from a longer hairstyle to a shorter style, is getting used to seeing the face. That's something that Black women go through when we make the decision to go back natural, or go to our natural state, and then we start in this first little phase. Sometimes it can be a little hard when you've been used to wearing styles that shape your face differently, and then you expose it. First time I cut my hair at 18, that's when I really recognized and saw my beauty. And so every time I go through a phase where I chop my hair, I go through that phase again, and I love who I am. I love my face. The only thing is I'm processing me aging. I mean, I know I don't look hecka old, but I see where I've aged, and that's okay. It's beautiful. It's maturing. So, and I believe in aging gracefully and working your win. And if you want to put on a wig, sometimes throw a wig on. And I am not my hair, so I knew the lyrics to that song. I was singing right now. I am not my hair. I am not this skin. I am not your expectation. No. Vocals. I had to do it. So, I bought a ukulele, and I'm bringing my ukulele, the baritone ukulele. I played a couple of songs the other day, so I said I'll practice a little more, and then I'll maybe come on here and live and just do a couple of shows. Maybe, and when I say shows, I'll do a presentation, because I'm still learning the ukulele, so I don't want to be like, oh, she's now a ukuleleist. But I've been wanting to hear that sound. And what I like about the baritone ukulele is that it sounds like a guitar, because you tune it that way instead of tuning it the way you would when you tune the higher string ukuleles. And I love it. And the reason why I got it is because I have taken guitar lessons, and I know how to play the guitar, but I got short, stubby hands. And I'm not saying if you have short, stubby hands, you can't play the guitar. I'm saying for me, it's always been very difficult for me on a guitar's neck, on an acoustic guitar's neck, to pull things. When I play an electric guitar, I can finger through it pretty good. I just got to practice more. Yes, you get calluses, but two people were like, your hands are small. I'm not saying you can't be a guitar player. He was just like, you might want to try, like, the guitar lele or the ukulele or something where it's a smaller neck, and maybe you might like that a little bit better. And I do. Like, I got right in. I was like, oh, I'm moving better. Oh my goodness. So I like it. It's fun. So I'll definitely maybe put some stuff up on here. What I like to do is I like to workshop on Instagram first. So you're going to get all my mistakes and all my messes. And then I like to put more of a presentation on here. But it's okay. We're a community. And we're human. So I might just go on because I love to sing and I love art and I love life. Let me see what else. So my son, is in second grade, and he's doing very good. His reading is good. His, I know I was going to do that and do this slide. Next time, I am putting this on a stand. I was like, oh, let me do this real quick. So, my son is doing really good in school. I'm so proud of him. His reading, his math, everything. He's just, his cognitive skills, because that's what you're moving them into independence in the second grade. And so it's starting to kick in, and this is I'm excited about this. So look out for my arts and crafts DIY video on how to paper mache trees and rocks. I'm going to set that up over the weekend because I wanted to do a demonstration. It's been a whole lot of stuff going on. And then look out for my set design progress videos. Every day I'm just going to go live and show you the progress of where I am in my set design. My plan is to be finished in 2 weeks. If I could do it in 1 week, I will. And then once I'm done, I'm going to film. We have set up my garage as my studio, but it is freezing out here in California. Okay, let me rephrase that because I'm a Bay Area, California girl, and for us in December, we can walk around with a sweatshirt and shorts and flip-flops, and it could be sprinkling or it could be raining cats and dogs, and that is California. Some days it could be sunny. I live in now the Central Valley, so we are now closer to the mountains, and because we are closer to the mountains, if it snows up there, we are going to feel the brunt of the cold. On Monday, we went to Oakland to see the zoo lights. It was very fun. It was my first time walking around a park like that because they didn't have the wheelchairs, so I was hella slow, but I got through it. I had my cane with me, and it was beautiful. My sister took some pictures. I'll see if I can get copies of some of her photos, and I'll post a vlog where you can see some of the things we saw. My son had a ball. I had a ball. And what I loved about it, it was like light illuminating. Okay, let me get back to the snow and California weather. So out here, when the snow falls in Yosemite, we're like 2 hours away from Yosemite, or probably an hour for us. But the point I'm making is, when that snow falls out here, the temperature drops, and with my foot, if my foot gets cold, because I got 12 screws and a plate in it, my entire leg just gets, it's it's actually a little painful. I mean, it's not like unbearable, but it's painful. It hurts, and things pop. So, and then, with that, I had to move all my art back upstairs. So I moved everything back upstairs, and now I am literally building sets in small spaces, in small cubby holes of my townhome. Have art will travel. Have art will, what is it? Art or burst. That's literally what I'm learning. When I finish my tree, I have pictures of my progress. I'll show you what I did. I have a little small space in my living room where I built my tree. I did two versions of the tree because the first one I learned the lady made it out of like a milk carton. So it started off as a square box, and then she put her foil around it, and it shaped into the stump. So I tried to do that and it didn't work. So I had to take all that one apart. Then I had to go back and restructure the cardboard and re-roll it. I bought a book on cardboard engineering, so I've been really learning just all kind of good building. My son loves it too. We can make all kind of cool stuff. And so I had to rebuild my tree. Once I rebuilt the tree and made it more structurally sound, I hot glued it really good together, duct taped it really good. That duct tape, oh my God, thank goodness for duct tape. And once I got that, then I you cover it with masking tape. Then after I covered it with the masking tape, then I was able to paper mache it with party napkins. And you just get a Elmer's glue and water mixture, and then you just do it. It took about 3 or 4 days to dry, and it's very hard. My sister actually had accidentally she was doing something, and she was like fanning a fly, and her hand scraped across it, and it kind of, she said it cut her a little bit. That's how hard it dried. It dries like clay or something. So it turned out really nice. I've already done my test rocks. So now I built the arc. I'll show you guys this later on tonight. I'm gonna reset up the camera. But I built my arc out of cardboard boxes for the tunnel, and now I'm making the paper mache rocks and putting them on there so it can look that way. And then I studied some lighting, and so this is basically, my room is gonna look like a tunnel. I'm going for a Stranger Things kind of tunnel. So in a couple of days I'll show you what it looks like. Right now it's like, what the heck? So every time people come in my room, they're like, what's going on in here? Because it looks very messy when you're first starting it. But then once you put the paint on and the sawdust for the texture, and then put your little shards. I have a glitter and gold, and then you kind of have your light reflect. It looks really cool. So just stay tuned. I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up. Oh, and of course I'm back at work. So I'm excited about being back at work too. So I'm just doing everything around my work schedule, and then between my mom and I, we homeschool my son. So we just make it all happen. So I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's doing great. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I'm going to be committed to Vlogmas and vlog every day. I'll even see if me and my son can take some time and do some holiday artwork for you guys, because I've been learning a lot of new crafts and I've been wanting to test them out. So I'll get the camera set up and figure out how I'm going to do that over the weekend. I've got some time off of work coming up, some vacation time, because my birthday's on the weekend. So my mom was like, what if you can get some time off so during that time I'm going to try to do some filming for YouTube and just show off more creativity. So I'm so happy that I was able to carve out a little bit of time on my break to just come on and say hi. I'm so grateful for this community. It is a creativity and love really can heal this world. And I feel like that is one of the aspects that has helped me heal during this year of healing and this year of recovery and this year of reset. Breaking your leg is not for the faint. I mean, it's not for the faint of heart. It really isn't. And having a heart problem, well, it's not, when I say problem, it's heart attack. My heart is actually very strong according to my cardiologist. So, but if you keep having heart attacks, that can weaken it. And I have no plans on doing that because I'm going to make sure I'm continuing to eat healthy and just get myself together. So, me and my teeny afro are going to say peace out for now. Old school, I'm dating myself. I'm Gen X Zennial, yes I am. So we used to say peace out, Audi 5000G. What else did we used to say? Oh snap. I'm thinking of all my phrases. You're gonna make me make a list now. And we will be back. We'll be back for more. My son is has expressed his interest in some things he wants to do, so I'm going to start revealing some things for my son. He's got his animations, and he does his little bad guy dinosaur. I bought him all the equipment to start doing his stop motion, so we're going to start doing that for him on here as well. So I will see everyone later, and just be on the lookout. All right, have a good one. Bye.